Hi children, good morning. And today I am here to teach nothing. Actually, my intention is to kick out some of the fears. Actually, most of the children and they will be having the fear while they speak English. And today my intention is to kick out that fear from your mind. And I worked in many schools, even in Kannada medium schools, and most of the children, and always they say to me whenever I ask them, why can't you speak in English? And the common reply what they give me, and it was, sir, English Bible is something. In Kannada they say, actually one of the students, and still I remember, he was trying his level best to memorize a poem which has only 14 lines. He was trying to memorize a sonnet. And finally, according to me, he might have read more than 100 times even though the child was unable to memorize the problem. And later I came to know that his mind was full of fear. Whenever he opens the books, instead of the words or lines, he could see the furious face of the teacher. And he thinks in this manner, if he is unable to recite the poem the next day without seeing the textbook, he may be punished, and he knows that very well. And due to that fear, the child could not memorize that sonnet. Hope you understand. In the same manner, in most of the English medium campuses, in most of the English medium schools, students, they are able to speak English, and their fear is that while I speak, if I make a mistake, and they will be having the shame. And that is the reason most of the students are reluctant or hesitant to speak English or unwilling to speak English. And since from LKG they have been learning, and at the same time they might be having lots of vocabulary with them, but these words, all these what they have learned might have felt somewhere here or there, but it won't come from here to the tongue in proper time. And that is the most common problem. And see, one more thing I found that most of the students consider English as a very difficult language, and at the same time they know very well it has an importance in future. And whenever you go for higher studies or for any interviews, the questions will be asked in English, and you know very well. So unless you learn or unless you speak or converse with others in English, as Ayub sir always says, you may be useless. Hope you understand. See, and one more question I would like to ask. 2 times I repeat the question. Do we need grammar to speak English? Hope you understand. Do we need grammar to speak English? That's my question. And this was the common question I always ask in the classroom. Whenever I go to the class, I just ask this question every day, most of the classes. And nearly 75% of the students always they give the stock reply, sir, we need grammar, sir. If you want to speak English, we need grammar. But I am going to prove now. My intention is to prove now, if you want to speak English, grammar is not needed. If any one of the students tells me, sir, if we need grammar to speak good English, and I just make them to stand. I'll just make the guy to stand and the child to stand, and I will ask, what's your mother tongue? And formally, either they may say Hindi or Kannada. And the next question what I ask them, okay, you might have started speaking either Hindi or Kannada at the age of 3 years or 2.5 years, just like water and food and all. In their mother tongue, they might have uttered some words. And the second question what I ask, when did you start to speak your mother tongue? And most of the students they give the reply, so at the age of 2.5 years or 3 years. And see, who did teach them Hindi grammar or Kannada grammar? My question was, do we need to learn grammar to speak English? That was my question. And most of them feel that, sir, we need grammar to speak English. But my question is that you started speak your mother tongue either Kannada or Hindi at the age of 2.5 years or 3 years. Who would teach you Kannada or Hindi grammar? See, I can prove now. If you happen to face a situation, what I am going to say now, within 3 days you speak good English. Hope you understand. If you face a certain situation, what I am going to say now, definitely I am damn sure within 3 days you speak good English. See, imagine you are moving to London because your intention is to meet your friend, one of your friends there, and you went to the airport and just got into the flight, and finally you have reached the London airport, and you got out of the airport, and after coming out from the airport you realize that someone had stolen your wallet, bags and everything. Hope you understand. See, after coming out of the airport, what happened? Someone had stolen your bags, wallet and everything. You did not have even a single money with you. And the only one language what you know, and that is Kannada or Hindi. Imagine. Since we live in Karnataka, I just give preference to Kannada. The only one language you know, that was Kannada. How can you survive there? You are in London, they don't know the local language, your language. So listen, if you face the same problem, even you can't contact your friend because even phone and wallet, everything was in the bag which you have lost. Someone has stolen that. Hope you understand. Or your bag had been stolen by someone. And you are standing simply out of the airport. The first day, you may fast because one day we can fast without food, we are able to live one day, no problem at all. The second day, you may adjust with the water because water and the air, it is free everywhere. But the third day, you will be having much hunger, and you call someone like this. Actions are same in all the languages. You call another person who lives there, and you call in this manner. And the guy asks, do I need to come? And you say, come. Am I right? English now? The second question, you may touch on your stomach due to hunger. And the guy may ask you, are you getting hungry? And you will reply, hungry. English now? And the third question, what he asks, do you want food? And you will complete the sentence. You will say, I want food. Complete sentence. Hope you understand. See, everything is depending upon our need. If once you have taken a decision, I want to speak English, definitely. But the decision will be yours. And my intention was to make you understand, if you want to speak English, grammar doesn't matter. The grammar no need at all. And one more thing, see, I just happened to visit Bangalore, especially nearby the NG Road. And my intention was to buy one belt from the pedestrians path. No, footpath is there, and you can see their footpath sellers. And I went there, and after reaching there, I could see that a small boy, hardly 13 years old, and he was standing there, and his dress was shabby and dirty. And see, I just thought that he may be, it may be not his shop. I just thought. When I was about to move back from there, he called me, sir, please come. He called me. Just imagine, sir, please come. He called me. And again, as I talked to him, he started to speak English in a fluent manner. Very fluently. He explained the course, and he showed me different colors of belts, and everything has shown. Our entire conversation was in English. And finally, my intention was to buy only one belt. The boy made me to buy two. Because I was fascinated. I was so pleased with the way how he was talking English. And when I was after paying the money, when I was about to leave from there, I asked him, which class are you studying? And he told me he hadn't gone to school. Without going to any schools, the way how he spoke English, I was really fascinated by the way how he speaks English, because he has learned English for his tongue. Hope you understand. See, just imagine. So today you must take a decision, and my intention, when you come to the new building, new campus, my intention is to make an English environment. And that is the reason this year we have got the good faculties, and just practice in home. Anyhow, you are not coming to school now. You get much time in home. Just try to converse. Try to communicate to your family members in English. Hope you understand. So I feel now the fear might have gone from your mind. No need to worry. No one is perfect. Unless we make a mistake, we never learn anything. Mistakes are common. And see, still I remember one of the students now, a few years back, he came out of the class without the permission of the class teacher, and he was questioned by me. I questioned him. I just asked him, why did you come outside? And he told me, toilet going, asking come, sir. And you know very well, toilet going, asking come, sir. That was the answer given by him. And the sentence was totally wrong. But I was pleased in the sense he tried to communicate. He tried to express his feelings in English. Hope you understand. So mistakes are common. You just try to learn the subject, verb, agreement, and try to improve your vocabulary. Try to learn new words. New words. You just try to improve your vocabulary. If you want to speak English, we must learn number of words. Hope you understand. Okay, anyhow, I wind up the session now. The next day, I shall come along with one of the other points. Thank you.